Skating better and getting pucks deep.
Putting the puck deep.
Put pucks in deep.
He's chipping pucks. He's getting pucks deep.
Getting a lot of pucks deep. Getting pucks deep.
Just put the puck deep.
Getting pucks out. Getting pucks deep.
Get pucks deep. Wear them down.
Get pucks in.
Pucks in. Pucks in deep.
Puck deep.
Pucks deep.
Keep getting pucks deep and, deep.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Pucks and Deep podcast. I'm your host, Brown Vetchkin. I'm here with the wide load himself and the franchise. Let me just say, Beer League Div 3 champion, the franchise, with a solid, 0 goals, 2 assists?
3 assists.
3 assists.
Three
and
assists.
let me just say, projected number 1 pick in the 2026 NHL draft.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Knucklehead's
Right
LVP winner.
On this podcast. This is a crazy, so I think we're going to start off with, as you guys know, Parker is a big Canucks fan.
Yeah, I am.
Is JT Miller a locker room cancer if he's the captain of the New York Rangers?
I think it's just Vancouver's a locker room cancer. Vancouver's just cancer. The riots have leaked into the locker room.
I don't know, man. I guess the Rangers have a different mentality in the front office.
Yeah, they like to win. They like to win.
They have a different mindset in the front office than Vancouver does.
They don't have Petey crying every 2 minutes because JT Miller said something mean to him.
But yeah,
JT
no,
Miller
I think it's good for JT Miller to be captain. It's a good move for his career. And I hope he does well in the position. So
He's preying on his downfall. You can already tell.
Do you guys think JT Miller is captain material?
In all seriousness, I think so. For a captain, you want a guy who's gonna hype your players up, but also hold them accountable. And with his intensity, it's very evident that he holds people accountable. And there's no doubting about that. That's, in my opinion, one of the reasons why he left is because he held people accountable in Vancouver, and some of the Vancouver players just didn't like it. And yes, you can say what you want about his methods of doing so. I like his methods personally. I think that if I was in the Vancouver situation, I would have traded Pettersson because I would rather have a guy like JT Miller who's intense, who wants to win, who takes it super seriously, rather than a guy like Pettersson who's obviously just not as intense.
Now, one thing I will say is an intense captain. Nathan MacKinnon is seen as one of the most intense guys in the league.
Yeah.
There's a reason he's so good at what he does. But a lot of people, from what I've heard rumors-wise, again, I'm not in the Avalanche dressing room. I can't confirm it or deny it, he was a little too intense to be a captain, right? Do you think that has any play here? And also, I want to hear about, do you guys think you made the right decision?
what, with trading Miller away
Over Pettersson.
Over Pettersson, I think when it came down to it, the decision should have been made over what made Quinn Hughes the better player overall.
Which would have been JT Miller.
Which I think in the end now would have probably been JT Miller. But, it's done, and there's nothing we could do about it.
Pettersson had a lot of potential when he started in the league, but
He was a 100-point player.
He did gain 13 pounds this offseason.
Yeah,
so
but
there might be a more
it's not just the
physicality
portion that I'm saying that JT Miller
Yeah.
is. In my opinion, JT Miller is a more rounded out player. He can score, he can pass, he has that intensity, that drive to win. He wants that puck on his stick, and he's willing to throw the body. He's in my opinion a more complete player than Pettersson, where Pettersson, much more of a skill guy. Yes, he can make some nice moves. Yes, his passing is elite, but at the same time, in my opinion, JT Miller is a better hockey player. I think Pettersson is just not. I don't think Pettersson gains enough confidence in himself, and I don't think that he leads enough in that team to keep that going.
I think that's a fair point completely. But in the future, looking at it, Pettersson's a player who is just now starting to potentially enter his prime. JT Miller's in the middle of his prime.
That is fair.
Right?
Pettersson's only 26 right now?
Pettersson's, 26, 27. He's just entering his prime.
Put up
JT Miller's,
100-point seasons already?
Yeah, there's a potential. And now that JT Miller isn't there, you get to see Pettersson in a role where maybe he is more confident because he doesn't have that guy in his face all the time. Maybe that'll pick up his play.
Portion. I mean, this year is really going to have to tell Pettersson.
I'm not saying at all that trading Miller over Pettersson was the best idea.
Now, before this season, he put up 102 points and 89 points. Last year, he put up 45.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's his worst.
That's a one-season dip.
This is his make-or-break season.
It is.
It is.
It
right?
is.
Is he a Jonathan Huberdeau, or is he going to actually come back up?
But so far, it's only a one-season dip you can't judge too much so far. You just
Oh, I
have
can
to see
judge. I just wouldn't.
You
be,
can
would-
judge.
Wouldn't be true.
You can judge all you want, yeah, but you have to just see how the season plays out to fully get a picture of how he's going to wind
And
up.
I think you said it best: is Pedersen's ceiling is way higher than what JT Miller's is.
it is.
It is higher, but it's a matter of if you actually raise. There's so many guys who have a high ceiling who never make it there.
Exactly. But the Canucks were willing to take that gamble on Pedersen. So
I
And
think this is a good segue into every team. So let's go into every single team. What do we want from them throughout the year? What do we think their goal is?
Did you want to go division by division?
I got division by division. I'll pull them
All
up
right,
on my
let's
phone.
do division by division.
I'll pull up on my phone.
Yeah, we'll go through team by team, and then I want you guys to give me your 3 playoff teams from there, from
Okay.
each division. I think that's probably the best way to go. Do you want to start off with the Pacific? I'm presuming.
I'll pull them all up on my phone here.
I mean, like, okay, Kylan, come on.
I don't think
Shut-
you need to pull him up.
I don't think we need to pull them up. It's
Well,
very.
I'm just doing it now for myself because
Okay.
I will forget. Okay, Pacific. Let's
Yeah.
start off with Vegas.
Again, first in the West. Sorry, first in the Pacific. They weren't first in the West.
Yeah, so we're going
I
just top to
believe
bottom in this.
Winnipeg was. To me, Vegas is first in the Pacific. I don't think there's a team that can challenge them in the Pacific this year.
I think that the only team that could challenge them was maybe
I'm
Edmonton.
fully expecting Mitch Marner to have a heart level season.
Yeah.
The
I would
reason
love
why
that.
I'm saying that is because players seem to play their best when they're out of Toronto.
It's true.
And what's straight out of Toronto?
That's true.
He's not wrong. My worry again is I don't want to keep saying goaltending because it's not my true worry. It's not goaltending. Hill's a solid goaltender. My thing is, can Hill stay healthy?
I'm not really worried about that though.
I'm not as worried about it. Like I said, I'm not super worried. I'm just like I don't know how this team's gonna react. And I don't think we'll be in the bottom, but I don't think that they'll be super.
To me, Vegas is the clear number one in the Pacific. I cannot see another team touching Vegas at number one right now.
The thing with Vegas is, and this is, I've been saying this, now that you signed Marner to that super lucrative deal, this is your like go all in win now season because after this, the reason why is there's no way you'll be able to afford both Marner and Eichel. Eichel will be gone.
Okay. You need to remember that this is Vegas. Players will take pay cuts to stay in Las
if
Vegas.
Eichel takes a pay cut, I'll be super happy. But
I think Jack
don't.
Eichel is one of the most least likely players to take a pay cut.
That's my thing.
I fully believe that Eichel will be a Knight by the end of this year. Vegas always seems to get like we've been saying, oh, they're going to lose this player, they're going to lose this player forever, but they're Vegas. You know what I mean? Like the
You know what?
Stars,
That's fair.
They somehow find a way every single time.
Life finds
Right?
a way.
They like okay.
All right, next team. Let's move
Actually,
on.
let's look at their salary cap situation right now.
Salary cap situation. Look at
Okay,
that.
Jack Eichel is already on a $10 million contract.
Yeah, he's gonna want more.
He's
Yeah.
what 12?
13, 14.
I think he'll be 12. The reason why I'm saying that
he'll want more because when you won, he was on his old contract when you won the cup, like this current contract. When he won the cup, he was the Calder winner, not the Calder.
no, Marcia so was.
No, yeah, it was Marshall.
Was he not?
It was Marshall.
This guy's a Vegas fan. He doesn't know
It
Wisconsin
was
might
Marcia
win it.
So.
Oh, it was
no.
Marcia. So no,
Okay,
no.
But
no, I was
here's
mistaken
my
about that.
argument, though: is let's be honest here. Mitch Marner could have totally gotten 14 from another team. The Leafs were probably offering 14. He probably could have touched 15. Players will take a pay cut just because Vegas is a no tax state, right?
That's fair.
And second of all, let's be honest, the way of life there is way better than going
Yeah,
to
everyone's,
a
everyone's
northern
too
market.
busy looking at the strip clubs to know what the hockey team is.
So I fully believe he is going to get the same thing that Marner got, 12 by 8. I think it's going to be as simple as that. And, like, okay, let's look at this. Riley Smith, $2 million. To me, Riley Smith is going to take a minimum to stay in Vegas. That's a guy that's, like, I don't want to say a Knight for life because he technically wasn't, but
No, but I can't see him leaving the
I don't
team.
he's one of those guys. He's like
know?
a Michael Backlund to what Vegas is, right? Like, he's an OG. I think he's the last of the originals.
No, Mark Stone.
Brendan Saad,
Mark Stone.
he's
was
out,
original.
$2 million. Mark Stone was not original.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Oh my God, this guy does not watch hockey. He was not.
I could have sworn. I don't think we traded for him, did we?
This guy's a Knights fan. This guy is legitimately a
Dog,
Knights
My
fan.
brain's not working.
And Mark Stone was oh, okay. Mark Stone was traded for Eric Brandstrom and a second.
Oh
round
no,
pick.
you're right. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
You got him in the year where you choked to San Jose in the game 7, I believe.
Yeah.
Now you also have to remember, Alex Pietrangelo is off the books now. $8.8 million off the books. Now, I guess they did technically use it already on Marner,
Yeah.
kind of. They find a way, right? Like, they did not have the cap space for Marner. And then, Pietrangelo is automatically gone, right? Simple stuff like that. Lozon's gone for $2 million. He's going to re-sign. Like, to me, these guys are replaceable. Like, Lozon, Riley Smith, Brendan Saad, those are replaceable guys. Very replaceable guys. And players will take pay cuts because Vegas is a contender. There is no question about it. Vegas is always a contender, somehow, some way.
Yep.
Right? I don't think this team will ever rebuild, no matter what.
There's not a constant. The difference is that the ownership knows and is willing to splash cash to make players want to come there.
And they're a free agency destination, right? Like, let's be honest. It's
Free agent
a
merchants.
great market, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, moving on. Who's our next team, Kai?
LA Kings.
LA Kings. I fully
I
expect
have them as a contender.
I have them as like fighting for third in the Pacific.
I have them as a first-round exit to the Edmonton Oilers.
Lots of that's always happens, but I think that they'll give it one last push. I actually kind of want to see them go far, just because Kopitar. It's Kopitar's last season.
I agree.
I want to see Kopitar go for one more run, at least a little bit.
Honestly, I'm not that high on the Kings this year.
I
What moves did
kinda
they
am.
really make though? Right?
They didn't make any.
Like,
They
I
didn't
feel-
make any moves, but think of the upcoming guys that they have on that team.
Which ones?
Like on the defensive side, you got like guys like Clark coming into the league. Like he's going to be big, I think at least. I think he has good upside. And then who else do they have on their defense?
Oh, never mind. They got Corey Perry. They're making the finals.
They did get Corey Perry.
I take that back. Shout out to the Los
Yep,
Angeles
no,
Kings.
that's the only move they needed to make. was
Never
Corey
mind.
Perry.
Yeah, they're going to the
They're
finals
automatically
now.
gonna lose it.
Automatically losing in the finals.
Okay, Darcy Kemper was actually pretty good last year.
Yeah.
Kemp was good, yeah.
But to me, Kemper is not really like a consistent .92 guy. And you saw that in the playoffs. He was not great after the first two games. He was horrific. Adding Anton Forsberg is good insurance, but again, I can't really see that happening.
I don't know. Byfield's been really good. I really like Byfield. He's big.
You know
Yeah.
who is their second highest paid defenseman? Cody Ceci.
Yeah, I don't know. LA's GM is kind
LA
of
might finish like fifth. I don't.
It's
LA
Ken Holland.
I keep forgetting that Ken Holland likes to give out these stupid contracts.
Joel Edmondson is locked up at $3.8 million. Brian Dumoulin at $4 million. He's 34 years old.
Yeah,
Holy
okay.
smokes.
I take back. I think LA is gonna be like low down.
Don't
Let's
get me
move on.
wrong.
Let's move on.
They're a
'cause
good team.
Yeah.
I think this is the drop off year for LA. Personally, I think I have another team in my head that I'm like, that team is going to jump LA this year.
Okay,
Yeah?
Let's go Edmonton next.
I got them casual second, third place. Again,
Yeah.
it's the Edmonton Oilers. They're going to have a really bad start. People are going to
It's not
overreact.
just that you have McDavid and Draisaitl. You're gonna do something. Well, I mean, honestly, I'm interested to see how Skinner is this year because he went into camp and he lost 20 pounds going into camp.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
So if he's more agile, I don't know if that'll affect him at all in the net.
Also, I don't know how this will affect. I don't know if you guys want to talk about the McDavid contract situation and that interview he had with 32
I
Thoughts,
don't
which
wanna
just
talk about that.
holy smokes. Okay, it's looking like he's leaving right now. You got to think if you're a guy like Draisaitl, this is my last shot, right? If you he can't carry this team by himself without McDavid, right? Like you got to think Draisaitl, Bouchard, all these guys on this team are like, you got to treat this like this is your last shot.
McDavid will resign.
That
Edmonton.
McDavid, well, in the chance McDavid doesn't resign, this is our last
He's-
real shot.
He's going to resign.
This is
McDavid
legitimately
will
cup or
resign.
bust for them.
Or is he going to be like LeBron and take his talents to
South Beach. Dude, that's a Kevin Durant situation. You lose to these guys 2 years in a
Yeah.
row. Imagine they make the finals, lose to Florida again, and then he takes his talents to South Beach. Oh, Lord.
Goes to
oh,
Fort Lauderdale.
Lord. No, he's taking his talents to South Calgary.
No.
Not happening.
You can't afford him.
Yeah, we can. He's not coming here, but we can afford him. Do you know? We
Yeah,
have
Calgary's
so much
got
cap
money.
space, dude.
We have a lot of cap space.
Nobody wants to
We
sign.
literally have the third most cap space in the league, I think, right now.
It's hard to convince like big time players to play in a small market though.
Calgary's not a small market.
Compared to other teams,
considering-
Calgary's a smaller to medium market in the
Medium, I
NHL.
wouldn't say it's small.
It's a medium to
it's
small.
a diehard fan market. Is a difference.
It's a diehard fan market, but it's
Well, it's also, you can't walk around. If you're in
Yeah.
the NHL, you can't.
Calgary
walk around
has
Calgary
the
without-
sixth lowest cap hit in the NHL right now. Like, that is huge. You have $11 million in projected space right now, this moment. That's without expiring contracts next year.
Speaking of Calgary, that's the next
We're going to
team on this
Calgary now.
list.
Okay.
Okay. Calgary, in my opinion,
Is 17th place in the entire league.
no. You're at this point. You've signed Wolf now to a long contract. You signed Coronado. You signed Zari. You extended Backlund. You're not trying to make a push necessarily, but you're trying to get into that. I think you're trying to get into that wild card spot.
Yeah.
Wild
I agree
card
with you.
or that third place spot in the Pacific.
I can't see them
I
fighting
don't
for
see
the
that
third.
they're not fighting for first or second.
I
can see them
disagree with
maybe
that.
Fighting for third.
I completely disagree with that. I think the third is really open right now.
I think they're fighting for third.
I'm not
is
high
all.
on LA. I think, okay, look, Vegas, Edmonton are my 2 locks in the Pacific.
Yeah, I
no
can see
question.
them fighting for
Yeah,
third.
I think those are locked.
I can see, honestly, a good 5 teams. Vancouver, Calgary, Seattle,
LA.
LA.
That's all I have.
I could see San Jose as a dark horse
No,
this year,
no.
doing
A
something.
lot of people are sleeping on Anaheim right now, too.
I will continue to sleep in Anaheim.
I'll
Again, they
sleep
don't
on
have Mason
Anaheim until
McTavish.
Roger McQueen turns like 28.
That is fair.
I will continue to sleep on Anaheim.
Am I missing a team? No, I'm not.
no.
Okay, go.
So next, so Calgary, I think it's just you gotta go for it this year to a point because like Wolf's in there now, but if you don't like make a somewhat of a run, you're not. They gotta pick, either try and go for the run or tank for a pick. Like they gotta pick what they're doing here. But signing Wolf to that contract, I think, is leaning towards a we're going for it type thing.
Yep.
I think. Okay, here's my hot take. I think Coronado will score 30 goals this year in the NHL. I think Coronado will score. I think he'll score 30.
I'm saying 20.
I think he's a solid 20.
I could
I
see
agree
him.
with Ali,
I could
but
see
I
him doing
don't.
30.
I don't know about the 30 for Coronado just yet. I can see it eventually.
I think he'll score 30 only because I
Actually,
think he'll be
hold
on
up.
that
He put
first
up
line.
24 last year.
He put 24 last year.
He did.
He'll be on that first power play slot the whole year.
That's true.
That is fair. No, I think 30 is
You
actually
got to
really
consider
reasonable.
his ice time, where they're going to be playing him and everything. Yeah, I could see him putting
reasonable.
up the 30.
That is
now.
reasonable.
But
I also think that Zane Parekh will get at least 30 points this year.
I think Zane Parekh should win the Calder. I cannot see another
30 points. Zane Parekh.
rookie in his level. Like, is there another rookie at Zane Parech's level?
Who have other rookies this year?
Carter Yakimchuk is in there.
Yak's in there, but he's not
Yeah.
going to beat Parekh.
Tej Aginla is in there.
Tidge can give him a run.
I could see Tidge scoring a few
I could
goals
see
for.
Tidge, Yak, and
Like-
Parekh being the third.
Zeev Buyam,
No.
absolute legend.
No, Tidge,
Y'all
Yak,
sleeping on Zeev Buyam,
and
bro.
Tidge, Yak, and
Schaefer,
Parekh.
obviously, first overall pick. Makes sense.
Schaefer, I don't think.
I think Matthew.
Oh,
Schaefer
sorry.
has like
Never mind. I forgot. Demidov is still considered a rookie.
Yeah.
He's winning.
I
It's
think-
going to be Demidov and Parekh.
Yeah.
Ryan
Demidov-
Leonard, I think.
Demidov, Parekh, and because the NHL always likes to pick the first overall, to get
Schaefer.
the Calder, it'll be Schaefer.
Schaefer.
Yeah. but-
Because they're like, oh, it's our first overall. We better put him in there. Like, if you get picked first overall, you're locked to at least be a candidate for the.
Yeah, I think Matthew Schaefer gets like a 20-point season this year.
Yeah, Demidov is the heavy favorite. Very heavy favorite. Zeev
Oh,
Buyam
yeah.
at second. Wow, Zane Parekh odds are actually maybe good.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he can
Plus
beat
1200?
Demidov, though,
He won't.
for the Calder.
Okay.
Okay, next up from Calgary, the Vancouver Canucks.
Yeah, I think they're fighting for that third spot to a wild card.
They're fighting for their wild card. Honestly, I think
The question is what Vancouver we get.
The
Yeah,
question,
exactly.
The,
Do we-
the,
do
the
we
question
get-
is not
They're
just
boomer bust.
It's not,
Exactly.
There is no in
it's not even what
between.
Vancouver. It's what stars we get. Like Quinn Hughes be consistent. Quinn Hughes
Yeah.
always is consistent the same way.
Quinn Hughes is like a minimum 70 points.
Yeah, but
on a bad
what
year.
what the
like,
what the difference for them is what version of PD are you going to get?
what version of Besser are you
What
gonna
version
get?
of Best are you going to get?
What version of Demko are you
That
gonna
is
get?
the
That's
big
the main
one.
one.
What version of
Demko.
Demko are you going
And
to
then the other
get?
one, what version of DeBrusque? Because DeBrusque, like he was getting his footing last year. He
Exactly.
started picking it towards the end. But
Oh, did you
what
guys hear
version
about
of
the big
DeBrusque?
Jake DePrusk scandal?
What was big scandal?
Apparently, he's a big Pokemon guy and is getting bullied in the dressing room about it. So,
I know he is because he came to the store and he was looking at the Pokemon cards.
actually, yeah, we saw him.
But no, like the big one is Demko.
His quote: "I definitely lost street cred."
I for sure think that Demko's one of those ones where I'm just racking my brain wondering why he's still going. Like a knee injury like that, he should not still be playing.
But you gotta,
And it's
you
I
gotta
get it for the
think
love of the
he-
game.
You got to think he wouldn't be going if there wasn't a chance, right?
There's a chance, of course, but it's just he's gonna destroy his knee.
And there's no logical reason that Vancouver would sign him to that contract without there being at least a 40% chance that he's going to be better.
Yeah.
Right?
I I worry.
You gotta think. You gotta. You just gotta hope that.
Even if he gets better, is he giving the same Demko that you had before? And I don't think he ever will be.
I think at this point you just have to believe in the competency of the front office in Vancouver and just pray at this point and just
The competency in the front office. Isn't your owner like the worst owner in NHL history?
I
He
wouldn't
ne-
say
he-
NHL
dude,
history.
He refuses to ever let you rebuild. He's
No,
always in win now.
Well,
mode.
that's so is the Flames.
He tries to be Vegas and he's not.
Honestly, I wouldn't say worst in history.
yeah.
There have been some really bad owners in history.
Okay, that's fair. He's one of the bad ones.
But still, like.
I'm not sure if you guys know about the New York Islanders guy that bought the team with basically nothing in his
Yeah,
bank
we
account.
know. we know.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I mean, he did some good stuff in the 1 month he was there. But I mean, he did fraud. So, yeah. If you guys ever want to own an NHL team, fraud's the way to go. I highly recommend it.
Apparently. Okay, moving on.
Yes.
Anaheim Ducks.
Anaheim Ducks.
I think they're going to be a bottom seed. I have no hope on them. I think they are busts.
I think they will be in a playoff race
No.
until early March.
No.
I don't think they'll be in the playoff race. I think they're going to be a consistent like number 5, number 6.
That's
in
what
the
I'm thinking.
Pacific.
No, but I think there will be within the race
Like-
until like March, until the real contenders
I don't
come
know.
in.
I think that this is a development year for some other guys.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
I could see Leo Carlson having a good year.
He looks incredible.
I could see Leo Carlson having a
Unfortunately,
really good year.
no more Trevor Zegras. So,
No.
I
That's
mean,
not
like you
unfortunate.
add a guy like Mikhail Granlund for $7 million. Holy smokes, that's a contract.
Okay.
Chris Kreider is an Anaheim Duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cutter
is
Gauthier,
Jacob Trouba.
obviously incredible. But like the question is like,
noted captain
okay,
Rocco
they
Gudas.
have the most cap space in the league, and they haven't signed Mason McTavish yet. That's my one worry. That's my biggest worry.
Mason
why isn't he
McTavish
signed?
is going to walk, I feel like.
I think he
maybe a
might
trade,
walk.
Yeah,
Okay. Next, Seattle. We're going to start motoring through these.
they are my third team in the Pacific. I love Seattle. I love. I know a lot of people are sleeping on them. I love Joey Decord. I think he's gonna have like a Darcy Kemper level season that
Though
Darcy had last year.
I do say that Decord and Matt Murray are going to be fighting for that starting role.
No, it's
Season-
Decord. It's Decord.
It's
No,
Decord.
And Matt
They-
Murray,
they-
is he
they
still
say
there?
this- Yeah, he's there, dude. In camp, Matt Murray's looked fantastic. I've seen so many sources saying that they're actually in a fight for starting position,
Matt Murray. Oh wow, he is a Seattle Kraken. You are right. Wow.
and they're fighting for starting position right now.
Wow.
really.
Yeah, good for Matt Murray for getting his stuff back up. Joey Decord's number 1 for me, no question.
Okay, moving on. San Jose.
Love Vince Dunn. Like I just love the way Seattle's built right now. They're very deep. Obviously, they don't have the star power, but I think they can at least make some.
I think that there's other teams that'll place better, but that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, San Jose.
Bottom.
San Jose is going to be the bottom,
Development year.
but there's going to
I
be
think
guys
you
that
bring-
you want to look out for, right?
I
like,
think you bring Askarov up and have him develop.
well, yeah, no shit. Like,
No, this is his year. He has to
Askarov
break.
he's in the NHL
he
this
has
year.
to break the NHL this year.
He's in the NHL this year, 100%. And then you got to look at guys like Will Smith is going to be doing good.
They're going to be that one team
Celebrating
that
and do good.
is going to
Martone went
lose
back to
so
uni.
many games, but they're going to be fun to watch.
Dude, yeah.
Martone went back
Like,
to uni, so Martone's not.
Dude, Misa and Celebrini
Yeah.
are going to probably turn over the puck a lot.
Oh, wait, no, it
Misa.
was Misa. It was Misa, not Martone.
They're going to make
Misa's
so
there.
many rookie mistakes, and defensively, I don't know about that fit, but offensively, they're going to be so much fun.
Yeah, I think
so
it'll be really
much
fun,
fun.
to watch.
I mean, okay, Celebrini is a great defensive center, though. Like, I will give that to him. He's incredible for his age. But again, I'm still expecting rookie mistakes.
Okay, next up. The Winnipeg Jets. Now,
Okay, Pacific, top 3.
Oh,
like-
Vegas, Edmonton, and Calgary probably for me.
Okay.
Vegas, Edmonton, and then I'm going to go LA.
Vegas, Seattle, Edmonton.
You're on high as a fucking kite.
I'm high on Seattle. No, I think they can get the 2 seed, and I don't expect Edmonton
And
to
what
be a
if,
regular
what
season
have we
team.
learned about Ali's takes when he thinks that team is good? They're gonna be shit. That's right, ladies
This is
and
the
gentlemen.
same
All right,
guy
next-
that
ne-
thought
next
Mark
up.
Stone was taken in an expansion draft.
Shut up, dude.
Okay, so like you can't even talk about it.
Winnipeg Jets.
Do you guys remember when Matt Rempe scored a 100-point season?
Can't even say the comeback I want to say.
All right, Winnipeg Jets.
Oh
Winnipeg
my
Jets.
God.
Okay, now
I'm a Jets hater.
before we continue and talk about the Jets without Devin here, notable Jets fan, Devin Bouchard. I think that the Jets are in a weird predicament. So they've gained Jonathan Toews. They lost Nikolai Ehlers, which is a big hit. They still have Connor. They still have Hellebuck. Still have Morrissey.
But let's be completely honest with Jonathan Taves here. I think he's going to fit into like a third, fourth line center.
100%.
Yes.
I think the Jets
I don't
are.
think that's a big pickup.
They're a top 3 team in the Central. I don't think there's a question about that. They proved for the last few years that they're a top 3 team in the Central.
They're always good in the
And
regular season.
let's be honest.
They have a Toronto curse. They can't win the playoffs.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
everyone knows who the top 3 are in the Central. It's the same as last year.
Yes.
There's a clear top 3.
Yes.
It's whoever gets, like, obviously the Wild can maybe push in.
Yeah,
That's a maybe if everything is
No,
right
that,
with
that,
them.
That Kaprizov shit's gonna go in the locker room.
That's
That
my
costs
only
too much
worry
shit.
about them is that is not a good look right now.
Yeah.
To me, there's a clear top 3. It's the rest. That's my interesting.
I'm
It's-
not as high on Winnipeg this year. I'll be honest. Like
I'm
Hellebuck is always gonna win you some
Yeah.
games, and that's just a standard thing that's gonna happen. And there's
I-
no doubt about that Hellebuck's gonna win you games. But I don't think they're hitting 116 points again.
No, I think Ehlers is a big hit.
It's a
Oh,
big
huge hit. I fully believe Jets, Stars, Avalanche, in whatever order you want to put it, that's your top 3.
hit. Yes,
No question.
I agree with you on that.
I agree.
No
So
question.
speaking of which, let's move from Jets.
I think Stars come first, though.
let's move from Jets.
Yeah,
go
I'd
to
go
Stars.
Stars, Avalanche, Jets.
I would.
That's the way I
I'd
put it
go
right now.
Avalanche, Stars, Jets.
It's fair. Honestly, I think they're interchangeable. We're going to have to see where the season starts.
That's true.
But,
Dallas.
like, to me, if you don't have those guys in the top 3, you're either really high on Minnesota or you don't know hockey.
Dallas right now, I'd consider one of, if not the best team in the NHL.
They're a top 5 team in the NHL. No
Top
question.
5.
Top 5.
Top five. I think they're really good. I had them winning the cup last year.
I had them in the finals last year. I did. But I don't
But-
want to believe, like, something's just wrong whenever they hit Edmonton,
Yeah.
and they just got completely exposed, and I'm a
Ottinger
little worried.
can't shut
I'll say
down
that.
McDavid.
I'm a little worried.
Okay, So, in speaking of Dallas, let's move to Dallas now on this team for our season expectations. I think that Dallas is a
President's Trophy winner.
I could see that. I could see it being like
I think
Colorado-
it'll be
Yeah.
either Dallas or Tampa.
No, not Tampa.
No, I'm really high on Tampa. Dude, Tampa was really good last year. They got absolutely smacked the F up by Florida. I think they got something to prove.
Let's say it again, ladies and gentlemen. What happens when Allie is high on a team? They are shit.
Shit.
Yes, that's
I
very
called
right.
the
They're
Florida
shit
Panthers to
every
win the
time.
Stanley Cup last year. I said it consistently the entire year.
Dog, it was Florida. That's the easiest take in
No,
the
but
world.
I was the only one that said that. And now you guys want to call it easy now that I did it? Okay, I see how it is.
Okay. Colorado Avalanche. I think Nate Dogg and Makar put up another 100 points. Makar put up a quiet 35 or something goals as a defenseman.
yeah, just
He's so good.
Like, he's so good. It's kind of nuts.
Like, he's gotten to the point where he's so good that people have stopped giving him flowers. That's just normal.
Yeah, man,
You know what I
like-
mean? Like, he's normalizing 35 goal seasons for
Yeah,
defensemen.
man.
Which screw him. 'Cause that's
30
not
goals.
normal.
30 goals. But, like, yeah, no, he's normalizing 30 goal seasons. It's
Kylan
crazy.
wishes he could score a goal.
He just put up career high and no one was talking about it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, oh, if Morrissey did it, everyone's like, oh, crazy. But, like, if Makar does, like, that's just Makar.
Yeah,
It's insane.
that's just what he does.
That's
man.
just what he does.
Indeed,
what he
he's
does.
what he does.
It is what he is. All right.
All right.
Let's go on.
Minnesota.
This
I
could
think it's a
go
bust year.
either very well or very
I'm going to
bad.
say it. Bust year.
I think it's a bust year.
Bust year.
I agree, it's a bust year. I think we're going to
could-
see a lot of Kaprizov rumors
Bust
at the
year.
deadline.
Kaprizov walks. Gustafsson walks. Lock it in.
Gustafson too?
You think?
I
You
think
think
Gustafsson
Gustafson walks?
I don't think Gus Bus walks.
I don't think so. I don't know. I think Minnesota's just such a solid team all around. I don't know. I think they're like contending for that wild card spot for
Oh,
sure.
they've got a team though, and like obviously,
I can't see them breaking into the top 3. I can't. Just when you have those teams like Winnipeg, Dallas, and Colorado there.
but like deep, they're so deep. Like you got guys like David Juracek coming up, Zeev Buim.
Yeah.
Jacob Middleton's always been a monster for them. Spurgeon, still a great player for them. Brock
That's
Faber
true.
is only going to get better,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have great defensive. You got Wallstead now as a backup.
That's
right?
true.
Like this team has the potential to be so good. The question is Kaprizov. Let's be honest. I think that's
Yeah.
your biggest distraction. If your top player, if your star player can't play hockey, that changes a lot, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Knuckleheads losing a franchise.
Right? Like
Yeah.
if Parker is being a locker room cancer, which we all know he was.
I was never being a locker room cancer at any point.
Well, that's why we won the
Biggest
chip.
cancer.
yeah,
right?
exactly. We won the chip.
Right? We won the chip. The rumors were false. But if
Exactly.
the rumors are true, look what happened in Vancouver.
Okay, St. Louis.
Exactly.
The Blues. I think the Blues fall off a cliff this year. I like Binnington. I think Binnington will do well when he has the Canada flag on his chest. When he doesn't have that Canada flag on his chest, when he hits that flag, it's that didn't go well. Restart that.
No, we're good. We're good. It's a flag. You said flag.
When he's got that flag.
When he's got that
When he's got that flag.
When he has it on his chest, he plays well. He just can't play without it.
Okay, but you have to remember he does have an Olympic break this year. Yep. And you saw what he did after the Four Nations. Again, this team is Binnington or bust.
Yeah.
Let's put it where it is.
Yeah.
It's Binnington or bust.
Okay, next up, Utah, the Mammoth.
I feel like this is the team that gets hyped every single year just to be very mid.
I'm not hyped on
Yeah, no, I think
Everyone
will be fun to watch.
For the last
but
8 years, everyone's like, "Oh, Arizona, this is gonna be their year to break out. This is their year to break out. This is their year to break out." It's like Buffalo, right? Arizona and Buffalo, everyone's like, "Oh, you know what? It's a hot take, but I think Arizona's gonna break out. Buffalo's gonna break out." They never do. They never do.
I don't think they're gonna break out, but I think Tidge Iginla's gonna have a good rookie year.
I agree.
Will have a good rookie year.
I think he'll be entertaining to watch.
But
I think
again,
that team will be entertaining to watch, but I think it's gonna be like a San Jose situation.
They're
not gonna win, but it'll be a fun game to watch.
that is Mammoth/Coyotes hockey, where it's like you're gonna have a lot of hope and potential, but the hope and potential just is in the same loop, right? Like you're replaying the same season. Like, oh, nice rookie, good, cool, yeah.
Okay, the Nashville Predators.
Shit.
Yeah, no, nothing.
No, they screwed up their franchise.
Yeah.
They're done.
They're
Yeah,
shit.
it's
Okay,
over.
the Chicago Blackhawks. I think Bedsy's
Shit.
going to have a good season, but that's how they
The Blackhawks.
I think Bedsy and Knight will have a good season. That's
I
about
think
it.
Bedsy and Knight.
I think Bedsy puts up like a cool 60, 70, which is the equivalent of putting up 100 points.
Yeah, playing for Chicago.
People are always like, "Oh, Bedsy's in a bust." I'm like, look who he has playing around him.
If he
has
played for
fucking
any
no-
other team, this guy is 100 points.
Okay, I
think.
completely disagree with that statement, though.
No.
Okay, Bedsy was hyped up to a McDavid level. Let's be frank here.
Look
he
at the
was his
team
hype-
he's on.
So look at what McDavid had to do, and he consistently put up 100 points.
So
look
Now, to be fair,
who was Bedsy
I will say I
playing
think
with
Bedsy was
compared to
overhyped,
McDavid?
and I
Like-
think he was put into a bad hole.
This is the difference.
McDavid went to a franchise of first overall picks.
Yes, dude.
All right.
when
No, but they were not
No.
good.
When McDavid
They
were
were
out there,
not
they had
good.
Nuge.
They weren't good, but they had so many-
Hall, They
Okay,
had guys
think of
to
the
play
no,
with.
Ali,
No, they
Ali.
didn't.
They had guys that could play with him.
He played 45 games with Taylor Hall.
Yeah, Taylor Hall's decent enough to play with. Bedsy has literally no one.
Yeah,
Literally.
Draisaitl drafted the year before him.
Okay, that is fair. He doesn't have a Draisaitl next to him.
Right.
I get that.
You know,
but
like he has.
No. Bedsy, I think he was. If there was any
know.
overhype, I think it was overhype about how he's going to change Chicago when
Yeah.
Chicago has no one there to help him. There is fucking no one
Yeah,
there.
like
It's not Bedard's fault. He is still a generational talent, and there's nothing that's going to change that. It's just the fact that he has literally no one there to help him with it.
no, I was talking to Evan about this. I think generational is thrown out a little too much.
I don't.
Like, to me, he's not generational. There's only like
No, like think about
Crosby,
it.
McDavid. You could argue Patrick Kane within that moment. But like to me, those have been the only generational talents.
I
in
think
this
Connor
decade.
Bedard is a franchise player.
There's a difference. Franchise, not
I
generational.
can't. A generational hype level, yes.
Agreed. Oh yeah, I agree. His hype was
A
crazy.
generational talent level, nobody knows yet.
That is
We
fair.
haven't seen him play with anybody.
That is fair. He played in the Swedish league. What?
Yeah, when he was younger.
He played 4 games in the Swedish league. Wow, good for him.
He was younger, yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Okay,
Chicago is shit.
Okay,
Okay, top 3 in the Central.
we already said him.
we already
Oh,
said
sorry.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
we
no,
already
no,
said
never mind.
Atlantic Division, Toronto. They're gonna have great in the regular season and then bust.
I was gonna say, you know what? I don't think they're gonna take that much of a drop off.
I think they're
I don't
gonna
think they are.
finish like second, third. I don't know.
I think I got Toronto in second place. I got Tampa in first, and I got Florida in third.
See, I can't see Tampa going that
I have-
well this year, man.
I have Florida in first, Toronto in second, and actually, I have Ottawa in third.
No.
See,
Okay, I'm sorry.
I
Florida is not
actually-
going to be first. Let me just say this. They're going to be first at the end of the year. I am 100% saying that. Florida doesn't need to prioritize the regular season, and they didn't, right? They didn't look that great going into playoffs. Let's be honest. But they are Florida. It doesn't matter if they're on the road. It doesn't matter if they're at home. They are Florida.
You know, that's
Matthew
fair.
Tkachuk is injured. There's a bunch of injuries. Obviously, you still got that playoff. You got a lot of tired players from 3 straight finals, right? I don't think they're going to be that regular season force. They're going to be good enough to make it to the playoffs, and that's all they need. That's
fair.
all they
Actually,
need.
no, that's a good point. I'm putting him in third, but I'm not putting Tampa Bay first.
if I had to do a top 3 for this division,
I'd
like
probably
just
do
looking at it and everything, like you have to think
Toronto.
Florida's always a solid team. They're going to be 1, 2, or 3.
They're going to be solid. I think they're
They're gonna be
within
solid.
the 2-3.
Toronto's going to be good. I think Toronto, I could slide into that 3 spot, but I think I sneak Ottawa into that 2.
I would.
That's fair.
I think I sneak Ottawa into the 2.
I like Ottawa. As a
I'm
good
not
night.
high on Ottawa. I'll just say that.
I was
you know who
really
I'm
high
not
on
high
them
on?
last
Montreal.
year, and I think I'm still high on them this year.
You know who I'm not high on?
It's-
Montreal.
You're a little delusional on that one. I'm sorry. Montreal is
is a
playoff
lot
team.
to be happy
They're
about.
a playoff
They have
team
a
this
lo-
year.
I think they're a wild card team.
No, I agree. I don't think we're
I think-
top 3, but the
yeah.
Atlantic is so stacked beyond, like, it's ridiculous. It's like poor Buffalo.
Like Buffalo doesn't even have a terrible team.
No, like
they
I
just
didn't-
they just can't get into the playoffs.
I think
'cause-
let's be
didn't
honest,
realize-
Buffalo
I
might
didn't
be the
realize-
worst team on paper in
I
the
didn't realize
Atlantic.
how badly Boston did.
yeah,
last
and
year.
they're not even the worst. Well,
I didn't realize how bad Boston did last year until I'm looking at the standings right now.
Yeah, Boston is.
Boston is surprising, but I'm still not counting Boston out. They still have a good core. If
can't-
Swayman,
yeah, but-
no, okay, look, Swayman has Vezina potential. If Swayman has a Vezina year, you can't tell me they're not in the playoffs.
Yeah, but is Swayman gonna have a Vezina year with
That's a good point.
Boston?
That is fair.
Like-
but like you still got guys like McAvoy. You got
You have
Pasternak.
McAvoy and Pasternak.
McAvoy was gone past the Four Nations, right? Everyone remembers that, right? Healthy, they could mess around. Like they could
just two
definitely
players,
fuck
though.
around and do some shit.
I mean, I don't know.
Center wise,
Like-
they're very weak though.
Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna do
who's
that.
playing
Like,
center for them right now?
Elias Lindholm's their number 1.
Yeah.
Which is a little
And
sketchy.
who's their number 2?
That's a good question.
Is that
Charlie
Zaka?
Coyle? Zaka, yeah, go.
Isn't it Zaka?
Yeah.
Probably. Like that's not good center depth.
It is not. No, it absolutely 100% is not. Yeah, so they got Lindholm, Middlestad, Zaka, Corrali.
Okay.
It's not as bad.
Middlestad's not that having Middlestad in there does a lot for that team.
I don't
but
think they're like horrible.
But it's
Now,
not-
defensively, it's like, okay, McAvoy, Lore, Lindholm, Peak, Zadorov, Yokiharu. It's not bad. It's not great. But again, it's one of those teams that I think is like they have boom potential. They have boom potential.
I wouldn't say boom potential. I could say maybe boom potential if they make it to
like Columbus boom. That's what I'm saying.
Columbus boom. Yeah,
I think they're a Columbus
What
boom.
like a
Or like-
miracle playoff run type of thing?
Yeah,
Okay,
like
we're
they're,
getting
they're a
way-
team
we-
that like people are
Like, I
overlooking,
don't know.
and they
we
could
hitting overtime
squeak
here?
in
We
there.
are getting way too overtime here.
All right.
Yeah, that's my opinion. Okay, next one.
Okay, moving on. Where were we? We've gone over Boston. Let's go Ottawa. I think they're gonna be good this year.
I'm a little less high on Ottawa. I think they
No.
squeak into the playoffs.
No, I think they're like a lock.
I think they squeak into the playoffs, but I'm not that high on Ottawa. I'll be straight.
I like Ottawa.
I've never really been high on Brady Kachuk, but I
Allmark
gotta
has
say
been a
that
little
team is-
shaky recently. He had a decent year last year. I don't trust the defensive depth on that team as much as I want to.
Yeah, the defense worries me. Defense worries me. I won't lie.
Like Sanderson is incredible. He's just a different level. But like Shabbat, Zub, what do you got kind of after that? That's my only.
Yeah.
Okay, Montreal. Let's let the Montreal fan talk first, and then me and Parker will talk.
I'm really high. I think we
I know you're
are
high.
a wild card team. I think we can be up to 3 or 2. I said up to. If everything goes right. Okay, Kylan, you don't watch hockey. Let's just put it that point blank, okay?
No, that's not
okay.
even it at all.
Okay.
You
Montreal
can't-
has
you
a
can't
lot.
be
No,
in 2
no.
or 3
Okay.
with Toronto, Tampa Bay, and Florida.
No,
and Ottawa
I
in
think
that.
okay. Look, Toronto.
Yeah.
If they like, I can completely see us being better than a couple of those teams. I can see it. I'm not putting my hopes that high. I'm just saying that. But if you look at it depth wise, you got guys like Suzuki and Caulfield who have playoff experience. They're only going to get better. And you got these rookies like Demidov, Hudson. Like they're only going to get better from here. Where you got a young team.
I see.
I'm a goalie.
I personally
And the fact we made the playoffs last year is huge to me.
No goalie.
Huge. No, Montembeau is a good goaltender. He's a solid starter. He's not a Stanley Cup caliber starter.
he's a 50-50.
But wouldn't you take Montembeau over Stuart Skinner?
No, I wouldn't take either of them. I would go with a Cone.
I'd run a tandem.
who's better?
of them both?
I'm not-
I wouldn't
honestly,
I
who's-
wouldn't let one
who's-
play more
who's-
games than the other.
Who's better?
So-
honestly, I'm not joking you. I'd pick Skinner over him.
I'd take Montembeau. I think Montembeau's better. I'll say that.
I think they're even.
I'd pick Hobbs. From your team.
But no, I think
I'd put injection to them
Montreal
into
is like
Carey
a
Price's
Seattle
knee.
type team.
I disagree. No,
No,
okay.
like I think they're a Seattle type team where they have the potential
fair.
to make it to the playoffs. They have the potential to do all that, but they also have the potential to not
the
do
issue
great.
is
'Cause
we
no-
are so young.
Yeah,
that
and not too many of your guys
The
are
ceiling
super
is so
proven.
high.
The ceiling's high, but it's
Alley's
like the floor
underneath.
is so fucking low, dude.
I don't know if it's low. I don't know if it's
the
low.
ceiling's high, but you're standing on the floor.
No, we made the playoffs last year.
Yeah, they're not standing on the
No,
floor.
like the fact we made the playoffs last year says a lot about this team.
I think they fight for the wild card spot.
I think we fight for a wild. I think we're within a wild card spot, but I can see us be a 3 or 2.
I'm not denying the
I
wild card
can't-
spot, but
I can't
would
see them
never see
being
you
a
guys
lock.
at 3 or 2.
I can see them.
No.
I can't see them as a lock anytime
You're on
in
Planet
the season.
Janet. You're high as fuck. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no way you're making it into that 2 or 3
No.
spot with Florida and Tampa Bay there.
I believe in my team. I think we got a good team here. I'm really excited for Demidov's rookie season. Lane Hudson's only going to get better from here.
I'm calling it Lane Hudson drop off.
He's good. No, he's definitely going to be like
He's been
the
a good
fact
team.
he got snubbed from that USA team camp. I think is going to really fire him up. I'm excited.
I think it'll be fun
I'm
to
excited.
see him and Demidov play together.
I'm
I think
so
it'll be
excited.
really fun.
There's a
More
lot
head
of
fakes
fun
incoming.
to watch in Habs.
More head fakes incoming.
Now I'm really hoping it's like a Oklahoma City Thunder boom. Obviously, that's what everyone wants. But
Shea.
no, but like they built very similar to how the Habs are, right?
Okay,
A bunch
moving
of
on.
young players that just accidentally squeaked into playoffs one time, and then the next year they're the 1 seed, right?
Okay, moving on.
Again.
Detroit. Who cares?
They're good.
They're
Great
good.
jerseys, by the way.
I think
Oh, yeah.
Detroit's one of those teams fighting for
Those
a
new
wild card.
jerseys. No, they're fighting. You
I
know
like
what? No,
them,
I
but
think
I
they're a
don't- I
bust
don't-
year. I think this is the bust year for them. I'm gonna say I'm not high
Yeah.
on Detroit. They should have broken out 2-3 years ago, by far. You added these pieces.
I forgot Detroit
Nothing is
existed.
happening.
Yeah, they're so irrelevant.
I forgot
They're
they
irrelevant
existed.
now. Stevie Yzerman has to go. Yzerman has to go.
Okay,
That was
Buffalo. Even worse. Bottom.
fine.
Bottom. I'm calling it.
They're not a bad team.
Yeah, I know. Like I
But they're
like the
Buffalo.
roster, but it's Buffalo.
It's
right?
Buffalo.
Like Buffalo.
Prove me
They're
right.
the development center of the NHL.
When does Buffalo ever have like a truly
And
terrible roster?
Let's be
right?
honest.
Like
They always have that November slump where in November they lose 10 straight games and they're like, oh my God, is this the worst team ever? And then in March they show hope again. That's just the Buffalo cycle
yeah.
Buffalo is the development program for the NHL.
for the Florida Panthers.
Okay, Metropolitan Division.
Top 3 in the Atlantic.
I have Florida, then Tampa Bay. No, Florida, then Toronto, then Ottawa.
I'm going Tampa, Toronto, Florida.
Florida, Ottawa, Toronto.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, moving
Metro.
on. Metro. Okay.
right.
I hated that.
Yeah.
I'm
As
gonna
you
clip
said,
that.
I'm
don't.
excited to see the Flyers this year.
Okay, we'll get there. Washington.
Good team. Is it lightning in the bottle? That's the real question, right? Is it lightning in a bottle last year? Like to me, I don't want to compare it to like 2023 Boston, where Boston just had that 1 year where they broke the win record out of nowhere. Old team, last run for their like Patrice Bergeron type thing, and then the next year they were just kind of mid. You know what I mean? They were kind of there. They were still a playoff team, but they were there, right?
I don't know. Washington's so hard after last season because it's not like they were.
No one predicted them to be that good.
No, that's why
right?
it's so
That's the
hard.
thing.
I don't-
Is it lightning in a bottle? That's the real question.
exact- How does Ovi play in his 40-year-old season?
I think they're a 3 seed in the Metro.
You think?
I think that's
don't.
the safest
think-
bet you
I
can
think-
put.
I
Wild
think-
card.
I think they're in wild card.
Wild card contention for sure.
After last year, I still believe in them a little bit. I'm put them in third. Okay.
Okay, Carolina. I have them as my 1 seed.
I also have Carolina
They're
as my 1
always
seed for
the
this division.
favorites. I'm gonna put them at 2. Carolina, they're gonna win the Metro. I can't really see a better playoff team than Carolina. It's just, are they good enough to make it to past a Florida team?
No, but okay, New Jersey. I think they stick at that 3 role.
New Jersey is so boomer bust again.
Actually, no, I have
right?
New Jersey my second role. Second one.
They're
I
they're
have
good.
just this
I don't
feeling
know.
they're
It
gonna
all
be good this year.
depends.
I think Markstrom will switch to True Lefebvre gear. I think he's gonna have a fantastic season.
They're, I don't know, man. Like they're fragile though.
I'm holding hope.
You know, like they're fragile. Like they're good on paper. They're really good on paper,
They
but
got to show it.
That's all you can go off as paper.
There hasn't been much.
yeah,
Okay, Columbus.
I want to call lightning in a bottle again. I'm sorry.
I'm calling lightning in the bottle.
I'm
They're gonna
sorry.
be in bottom again.
I don't think they're bottom, but I think they're around like the 8th, 9th pick.
oh come on, you don't believe?
I want to.
There's only 8 teams. In
I
the
want
division,
to, but
Al.
I think there
Al,
was
you mean-
so
Al,
much.
you mean
No, I
6-0.
mean like 8th, 9th pick overall.
If there's a team,
Oh,
Like I don't think they're like bottom. But
no, I don't think
they're
they're
like
bottom. I think they're lottery.
they're lottery, but I think they're mid
I think
lottery.
they're like like 10th.
They're upper mid lottery, right?
like
Yeah,
10th, 11th.
I'm okay with that.
Right? You know, like
they're good, but they're out of the playoffs race.
they're
in
like a
early April.
Vancouver in a bad year.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Okay,
Okay,
next one.
next up, the new JT Miller team, New York Rangers.
Honestly?
I think the Rangers are going to be a wild card.
I think every year we have that one boom team. I'm calling the Rangers to be the boom team.
I'm not.
I think just because the Canucks are a cursed franchise, JT Miller is going to have an incredible season. He's going to win Leader of the Year, and people are just going to laugh at Vancouver. I think that's my call.
I'm going to buy you a JT Miller captain jersey.
Dude, those new 100th anniversary jerseys are so sweet.
Okay, moving on. I have a hot take for this next team, so I'm
Okay.
going to wait to the end. So, New York Islanders.
I bought him out.
Yeah, no, I think they're the San Jose of the Metro.
Yeah.
Like, gosh, I think they're going to be bottom. I think that Matthew Schaefer is going to be wasted there.
Like, what else
don't
do
think
they
he's gonna be
have?
wasted there.
Right?
They're
Like,
two defensive. Matthew Schaefer is an offensive guy, and
He's
they're
a-
two defensive. Look
yeah.
at what they did to Matthew Barzell.
Yeah.
They are going to waste Schaefer.
he yells, like, I think he's going to be, this is going to be really mean, but I think he's going to be like a Sam Reinhart type player. Where, like, type career. Where he's first 5 year of his career, he's going to show he has potential. He's going to be a good player. And then one day he's just going to get traded and just
I
become
see
the player he
him
is.
in. I see him with the Islanders for 3 years,
Ooh, I'd say
leaving.
5. I think
and
he's gonna
then
be a good 5.
and then I see him at least testing free agency. See who gives him an offer.
I would.
RFA wise, he's hard to
Like
leave as an
RFA.
unless Matthew Tkachuk's it.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll
okay.
be interesting.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh,
Number-
I think, is
Pittsburgh is going to get the first overall pick. Can we just be honest here?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the circle of the Penguins, right?
yeah.
Franchise player becomes shit, and well, I mean, okay, he's not shit. Sorry, Crosby is not
Yeah,
shit.
no.
But like, franchise player is at the end of his term, right? And they randomly get a first overall pick, and the new generational guy goes there. They
Sidney
went
Crosby's
Lemieux to
done
Crosby.
with his career. Oh, Gavin McKenna.
Right? They went from Lemieux to
Oh.
Crosby. Now they're going to go Crosby to McKenna.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Okay, now last one. I want to save mine till last in this one. Philadelphia. Now,
I'm really
I've
not high on
started
them.
following the Flyers more recently because I know people on someone on the team, and
Well, you can say who it is.
yeah, my family knows Travis, and
Yes. Like, I mean, well, people can say, "Oh, he's lying about he doesn't know Travis." Like, it's whatever.
whatever. Either way,
Like, if you want to go there, go for it. But yeah, he knows Travis.
I like Philadelphia. I'm hoping they can break up into that wild card or third slot. I'm hoping. My worry is Ayerson has to prove himself as a goaltender. Carter Hart's already said he doesn't want to go back to Philadelphia, which is fine.
Dan Vladar is there.
Dan Vladar's there. Vladar's proven he can be a starting goaltender.
I'd say he's a solid backup.
Fringe
Well,
starter.
I think he can be a fringe starter. Like if you're gonna run a tandem with him and Ayerson, I think it'd be fine.
Yeah, running a tandem wouldn't be bad.
But like, I'm also looking defensively. Like, who else do they have besides Travis?
They have Sanheim. They have
Actually, yeah. Name,
Drysdale?
Name a Philadelphia Flyer defenseman.
defenseman couldn't right now.
Exactly. It's Sanheim, and then that's it. I think Sanheim has a great year. I think he does make Team Canada. That might be my hot take.
Gosh, no, I'm with you on that one.
I legitimately, he's a great defensive defenseman. I think he really fits well on that team.
He's a two-way D man, but
He could be a 7th defenseman. I
He'll
think he's
be-
a
he'll
Who
bottom
else
pair.
do they have on defense? Like they got
Cam York, Nick
yeah.
Seeler,
York,
Jamie
yeah.
Drysdale, Yeager Zamula.
Drysdale.
Let me
Like-
just say, Hitman legend Yeager Zamula, who also played with Sanheim, I'm pretty sure.
No,
And
Zamula was after Sam.
Noah Jolson. Did they not play a year together?
No, they were done.
I thought they did.
Yeah, I
I could have sworn they didn't.
don't know. I could see them having a good year there. I could see them sneaking into the playoffs.
I think Zegras. If Zegras is going to bounce back, he's going to bounce back this year at Philly.
You see the thing.
Well,
about-
he's away from all the TikTokness now.
That's true, but he's doing his research on the NHL game, right?
true.
Kyle Dumba, that's a
Went,
name I
went
haven't
to
heard of.
Couturier for advice because his X factor is face-offs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's
that's
wild.
so funny. Dude, Trevor Zegers is such a beauty.
he's such
I
a
like,
great-
he's just a vibe.
I'm convinced he's not real.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
what I said. Colin said this guy isn't real, dude. Like,
That's my hero right there, dude. I will forever cherish my Trevor Zegers reverse retro. That is my grail.
that's your
It's,
grail.
well, I mean, who else was I gonna put on that name on the back of that jersey? I love the reverse retro, and I love that font because it's the duck, like the Wild Wing duck jumping
no,
out.
no Corey Perry, no Ryan Getzlaff.
Perry, I think, left at that point.
He did.
Yeah, he did leave at that
He
point.
did, but you could get it custom.
I could have gotten Getzlaff.
Getzlaf would have been good.
Others.
I don't like Getzlaf though.
You don't?
So now I've gone through.
And Zegras just did the
what's your
the
top
whoopee
three in the
funny
Metro?
pass, so I was like, yeah, I gotta do it.
What's your top 3 in the Metro?
Top 3 in the Metro. I got the Rangers at number 1. That might be a really hot take. I think they're gonna come back. I think last year was just a bad, toxic year. I think JT Miller is gonna set everyone straight. I'm really high on the Rangers. Number 2, Hurricanes. And then number 3, you gotta respect the defending champs in the Metro, the Capitals.
I have number 1. I have Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, I have.
Gotta check it. Casual.
You want
fan.
me to go?
Yeah, go for it.
I got Carolina.
Mhm.
Then I got New York.
Rangers? Okay.
The Rangers. No, dude. No, the Islanders are going to make the fucking playoffs. No. The Rangers, and then I think the Flyers sneak into that 3 spot.
That's fair.
I think
That's fair.
I don't because I think it's so even between the teams after you see Carolina and New York. Like none of them are really great teams.
I have Carolina,
but I could see
Carolina,
Philadelphia.
New York, and then Philly as well. Yeah.
Carolina, New York, Philly. I think you guys are a little too high on Philly, but we'll see. Wild card spots in the East. To me, my wild cards are Montreal.
Montreal, Tampa Bay, I think.
Tampa has a wild card, kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Montreal to me is like a wild card lock, and then the other team that I can see, I'm gonna put Jersey. I think Jersey takes the last one. I'm gonna go Jersey over Ottawa.
Jersey over Ottawa.
I have Ottawa in my top 3, so I'd probably do like.
I'm going
Montreal
Tampa.
and Tampa.
I'm going Montreal
Tampa's
and
a
then
wild card
Tampa
is
over New
ridiculous.
Jersey.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I
In
think
other-
Ottawa, New Jersey is interchangeable. That's my thing. So.
And then the West
fair.
wild cards.
Yeah. I think
West
we'll
wild
wrap-
cards to
Oh.
me is gonna be Minnesota,
Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah.
and you know what? I might just go same as last year. I think it's gonna be Minnesota, St. Louis.
Nope. Minnesota, Vancouver.
Yeah, Kylan read my mind right there. I think Minnesota, Vancouver. I don't think Vancouver has a great regular season, but I think they're just
know what?
good enough to sneak into the playoffs.
I think I
and
gotta
then
be a
lose in the
homer.
first
I'm going
round.
Minnesota, Calgary this year.
I have Calgary in the top 3, so.
I'm going Minnesota, Calgary.
I would, as much as I actually wouldn't mind seeing Calgary in the playoffs. I think Vancouver. I think I have to take Vancouver over them.
Now you got a point. You
And
know
it's
what? I'm
not
changing
even
it. I'm
biased
changing it.
at
I'm
this
going Minnesota,
point.
Vancouver.
It's not
You're
even
right. They're a
biased
better
at this
team.
point. I just think they're a better team.
You're right. Vancouver is a better team.
I think the factor you're missing there is Calgary. It very much depends on how our young players play.
Yeah.
If Zari
If
produces,
Wolf plays like he did last year,
if Wolf plays like he did last year, if Zari plays like he did last year, if Coronado plays like he did last year, if not better, if Perek plays up to the standards he could be, and the other one that I don't think people talk about enough is 2 more factors of Calgary is one, if Weegar can play up to where he was last year.
Yeah.
If Weegar can have another season like that, he's a sneaky top defense in the league. And then on top of that as well, what we get in return for Anderson. What they get in return from Anderson is a big thing. If Calgary wants to truly go young and go like the Montreal route, going just young, then you go for young prospects in exchange for Anderson.
yeah, we're
You
going
trade
the
him somewhere-
Epstein way.
Oh my gosh.
We had to have one bad joke in
Oh
here.
my
I
gosh.
had one bad joke.
So I think that caught me off guard. I think you go to a team that Anderson to a team he wants to go to, but for young guys.
Okay. I think that's gonna be the podcast for today.
I think
I will
Weegar-
say I think this is the most sane podcast we've ever done.
I think
Yeah,
Weegar-
We were like
Probably.
legitimately debating and having a civil conversation.
I
today.
think Uyghur's gonna be a great mentor for Perek.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well,
Now, one more thing I want to talk about. Okay, very sad news coming out of the hockey world.
Yes.
This week, Orca Wiesblatt passed away.
Yeah.
Prayers and thoughts go out to his family.
Yes.
And all people who knew him.
Yeah. The Westblatt family was Shaw Meadows, Southwest guys too.
They were,
so
they were close to where we were.
yeah,
They're from Calgary, so
same hockey
prayers and
association.
thoughts,
So yeah,
to their families. So
awesome.
with that being said, thank you for watching our stupid podcast.
I don't know. Today was kind of educational a little bit.
It wasn't actually
We promise
bad, I
you,
don't
it will not
think.
be
That
this.
was-
It will not be this. They will not be this like serious going forward. We'll
we
get
went
more
from
stupid stuff.
Kazakhstan to this, so I don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
All
I didn't
right.
even watch
We'll
the
be more
last
stupid.
episode.
See you guys.
Have a good one.
Like
See
and
you later.
subscribe.
Thank
See
you,
you
Alex.
guys.
Goodbye.